Today, we're ranking 5 Seattle area neighborhoods and suburbs by what a $500,000 home budget buys across Greater Seattle. And the top spot is a place many buyers overlook when they picture Seattle real estate. For this countdown, the focus is simple: home values near the $500,000 mark, with enough neighborhood context to understand what that number is attached to. Some picks are inside Seattle, some are farther out in the metro area, and the order gets more interesting as we move toward number 1. Number 5 is Everett, north of Seattle in Snohomish County. Everett is the county seat, the most populous city in Snohomish County, and it sits about 25 miles north of Seattle, giving it a clear place in the broader Puget Sound region. For this budget conversation, the key number is a median home value of about $562,036 per Zillow and Redfin in 2026. Zillow's 2026 typical home value is $562,035, so Everett lands just above the $500,000 target rather than far away from it. Walk Score gives Everett a 95 in 2026, which adds another cost-related signal. Daily errands can be handled in more places without leaning on a car for every single trip. Number 4 is Dupont, down in Pierce County. Dupont is a smaller city with a population of 10,151 at the 2020 census, and it brings a very different setting from the denser Seattle neighborhoods. Its median home value is about $561,017 per Zillow and Redfin in 2026, while Zillow's 2026 typical home value comes in at $561,016. That puts Dupont almost neck and neck with Everett on price, but with a lower Walk Score. Walk Score gives Dupont a 32 in 2026. In other words, around this price point, Dupont is less about dense urban convenience and more about a smaller Pierce County city profile within the Greater Seattle area housing conversation. Number 3 is Seattle's Chinatown International District. This neighborhood sits inside the city of Seattle and is the center of the city's Asian American community, which gives it a cultural identity that is very specific within the region. For a $500,000 budget search, the median home value is about $553,576 per Zillow and Redfin in 2026, and Zillow's 2026 typical home value is also $553,576. Walk Score gives the Chinatown International District a 99 in 2026, the highest Walk Score. That means this pick brings a central Seattle location, a deeply established neighborhood identity, and a home value number that sits above $500,000, but still close enough to be part of the same serious comparison. Number 2 is Lakewood, another Pierce County pick, and this is where the countdown drops below the $500,000 line. Lakewood had a population of 63,612 at the 2020 census, so it is a much larger city than Dupont, while still sitting outside Seattle proper. The median home value is about $486,630 per Zillow and Redfin in 2026, and Zillow's 2026 typical home value is $486,629. Walk Score gives Lakewood an 85 in 2026, which is a strong score for a suburban city in this price conversation. Compared with the first 3 picks, Lakewood stands out because the home value number is not just mere $500,000. It comes in under that mark, while still staying within the Greater Seattle area frame. And number 1 is Sodo, inside Seattle itself. Sodo is part of Seattle's industrial district, with South King Street and Pioneer Square to the north, and South Spokane Street marking the area to the south. Here is the surprise. The median home value is about $438,320 per Zillow and Redfin in 2026, and Zillow's 2026 typical home value is $438,320. Walk Score gives Sodo a 58 in 2026, so it does not win this countdown because of the highest walkability score. It wins because, within Seattle city limits, its home value number sits farthest below the $500,000 target among these 5 picks, making it the most unexpected value play. So, the final countdown goes Everett at number 5, Dupont at number 4, Chinatown International District at number 3, Lakewood at number 2, and Sodo at number 1. The pattern is the real story. Some places sit a bit above $500,000. One major suburban city falls just below it. And the top Seattle pick comes from a part of the city that many buyers do not put at the top of their search map. If you are comparing what $500,000 buys across Greater Seattle, the answer changes fast, depending on whether you value city center access, a Pierce County setting, or a neighborhood with a more industrial Seattle footprint. What did we miss? Which Seattle neighborhood, suburb, or specific local spot would have made your top 5? And what would you rank higher? If this breakdown helped, tap the like button and subscribe for more Seattle neighborhood deep dives. Tell me what you want next. Another budget-based ranking, a single neighborhood tour, or a closer look at one Seattle suburb. Every number in this video is sourced, and you'll find the links in the description.